few years ago, many years ago, I was going to sell a house and we were interviewing realtors. One realtor showed up at the house completely prepared beyond what anybody else had done. And he knew about very specific things about our house in advance, and about the neighborhood, and had really done some homework. And as a result, he got the listing. I took that same concept in the DJ business, and it's so much easier now with social media. And I'm amazed how many DJs don't use social media as a way to research and prep for their meetings with their clients. In social events like weddings and bar mitzvahs and those sort of things, it's very easy to look at not only the person that you're working for, but their friends and family. And it doesn't take very long. In a few minutes, you can find out about their interests, their hobbies, their professions, and I mean, sometimes even the music. And you can be so well prepared when they come in that you can change the whole dynamic. In corporate, very powerful. I mean, I would always go on and read the mission statement of the company, find out what it is they do. Instead of saying, so what do you guys do? It was so much easier to say, so you're structural engineers. It looks like you actually do work all over the world. Is that pretty accurate? And they would go, oh yeah, so what do you know about us? I'm like, well, I looked on your website and I got that information. That sort of information tells people that you care a little bit about them, that you've actually prepared for them specifically. And it's so readily available. People almost expect that you will have done that. I've heard some DJs who say, well, it feels like stalking, and what if people are upset about it? I will tell you that I've done that with, I can't even don't even know the number, hundreds of clients. Not once have I ever had the slightest negative feel from that. And mostly what I get is, wow, you really do your homework. And that really leads to an opening of, in order for me to do an amazing job for you so that you have the kind of reception that you're entitled to, that you could have, it requires preparation. And both of us will have to do a lot of work. I've done some preliminary work, but by all means, use social media. And there are so many out there, but you certainly start with Facebook. And by the way, like I realize Facebook is like the sort of the old person thing, and a lot of people don't have Facebook anymore. They're going to be on Instagram and TikTok and whatever. When this comes out next week, whatever new social media comes out by then. But their parents are also on social media, and it's pretty easy to find that and find things out about the parents. And when you sort of know those things in advance, it's such a big head start. So by all means, do it. If you are dealing with a client who's upset that you've looked on their very public social media page, it's probably not the kind of client that you're going to want to work with. And somebody who's going to be upset about that is probably, not the sort of client that the 1% solution concept DJs are going to want to pursue. Hope that helps you. See you next week.